Okay, students. So the sixth one, possessive adjective. See, I'll let you know one timetable. See, possessive adjectives are formed. I think in the last video, at the fifth video, it stopped suddenly. I thought some class has been gone. I think so. So I'll teach you from fifth onwards again. Sixth onwards. Fifth one, possessive adjective. You see, possessive adjectives are formed from personal pronouns. You see, look at this. How they are formed from personal pronouns. First person, singular. See, I. Here this is subjective pronoun. Subjective pronoun it is. Subjective pronoun means here I almost or always used in the beginning, at the beginning of the sentence. We begin the sentence with this one. We should not use at the end of the sentence. Do you understand? I is used just before the verb. And first person, singular, objective pronoun. Objective pronoun. That is me. I is subjective pronoun, me is objective pronoun. It is used at the end of the sentence, that means after the verb. And third one, possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun. See, I told you, possess means a have. And next one, this is our topic, possessive adjective. Possessive adjective. This is our topic, possessive adjective. Possess means a have. It is sometimes it is used as an adjective. And last one, reflexive pronoun. Subjective pronoun, objective pronoun, possessive adjective, reflexive pronoun. Our topic is this one. Possessive adjective is very, very important. See, subjective pronoun, first person singular I. Objective pronoun, first person singular me. Possessive pronoun is mine. M-I-N-E, mine. And my. This is possessive adjective. If somebody asks you, whose bag is this or whose pen is this? It's my bag. It's my pen. My. Nadi. Nayokka. 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 Na. And reflexive pronoun. Myself. Self pronouns they are. And first person plural we. This is subjective pronoun. And objective pronoun is us. And possessive pronoun ours. Possessive adjective are. And reflexive ourselves. Ourselves. So this is first person. Next, second person subjective pronoun you. Objective pronoun you as well. Both are similar. See, you, there is no difference in English, but there is a big difference in Telugu language. See, if you address one person, we address neevu. In English, you. If you address more than one person in Telugu, meeru. In English, you. Here there is a difference in Telugu. It is seen very clear, but in English it's not seen here. Right? You, and here possessive pronoun yours. Possessive adjective your. And here yourself. When we address one person, we use you, yourself. When we address more than one person, we can address like this: yourselves. Yourselves. S-C-L-E-V-S. Yourselves. And this is second person. Now third person. Singulars. He, subjective pronoun. Him is used as objective pronoun. His, possessive pronoun. His, possessive adjective. Here both seem alike, both look alike, both are same, it looks like. But there is a variation in sentences. Sentence can easily let us understand the difference between possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. And here a reflexive pronoun is himself. And one more, third person singular number. She is the subjective pronoun. Her is the objective pronoun. Hers, possessive pronoun. Her, see here they look like same, but the sentence can vary. Her, possessive adjective, and herself, reflexive pronoun. And it, next one, it can be used as objective and subjective pronouns. It's possessive pronoun, it's reflexive pronoun also. It's no apostrophe. You must be very, very careful while writing it's here. It's, I told at the beginning of the video, I mean in the third video, it's and itself. And third person plural, they. And this is they is subjective pronoun, them is objective pronoun. Possessive pronoun, theirs, T-H-E-I-R-S. Possessive adjective, they, T-H-E-I-R, they. And reflexive pronoun, themselves. Themselves is the reflexive pronoun. Right? So these are third persons here. So this is the, our topic is, this is, look at this one. These are possessive adjectives: mine, our, your, his, her, its, they. See why I writing they? See, they, T, most of the students, T-H-E-R-E, T-H-E-I-R. They are pronounced same, they, there. But here the first one, T-H-E-R-E, there means it represents a place. And second one, T-H-E-I-R, it represents their position, warrior government. So most of the students are confused in writing there. They replace them. There is replaced by there. It is replaced by this one. So that's, don't be confused at all. So this is possessive pronoun. And next one, the sixth one, yes, sixth one, compound. Compound adjective. Compound adjective. What is a compound adjective? See, we know, we have known so far. Adjective means here it's a word, one of the 8 parts of speech, and it modifies or tells more about noun or pronoun. So we can simply call it as a describing word. We have different kinds of adjectives. What are they? We'll see after this one. This is another type of adjective, compound adjective. Adjective means we know, describing word. Compound means here the combination of more than one word. It might be 2, 3 words. Compound words means we have compound nouns also. I think I didn't teach you compound noun. Compound noun means here when 2 different nouns join or combine together and functions as one word, that is called as compound noun. You have learned in 7th class. I think you remember. See, for example, key hole. Key is a different word, it's a noun. Hole is a different word, noun. These 2 words, 2 individual nouns or words combine together and functions as one word, that is keyhole. See, for example, hand plus kerchief. See, hand is an individual, it is kerchief with another word. Here 2 individual words, 2 separate words are joined together and functions or works as one word, that is handkerchief. Handkerchief. So these words are called as compound words or compound nouns. But here our topic is compound adjective. See, compound means here the combination of more than one word, one adjective. One word joined together and functions as adjective or functions as a describing word. Generally, compound adjectives are hyphenated. Do you understand? Compound adjectives are hyphenated. They are written by placing hyphens. Compound adjectives are generally placed or written just before a noun. They're always placed before nouns. For example, look at this. Is it necessary? Just write the definition. Compound adjective means here the combination of more than one words combined together and works as one adjective. That is called as compound adjective. You see, examples. A 10-year-old boy. Look at this word boy is a common noun here. Here, this one, 10-year-old. 2 different words are hyphenated and function as one word, and describing these 2 are describing the boy noun. So compound adjectives are always hyphenated. Okay, 100 years war, like that. 20 kilo chest. You see, chest is a thing like a table or something else. You see, 20 kilo, 20 one individual, kilo one individual. 2 different words, individual words combined are hyphenated and joined together and describing the thing chest here. So it is called as compound adjective. Generally, compound adjectives are hyphenated. We separate the words with hyphens, either 1 or 2 hyphens. Alright, and that's it. This is it about adjective and its types. Adjective means describing words. They describe the quality, quantity, color, shape, size, taste, nature, origin, purpose, material, etc. of noun or pronoun. These adjectives are mostly placed just before nouns and they describe. We have different, almost or nearly 6 types of adjectives are there. Quantitative adjective, qualitative adjective, numeral adjective, possessive adjective, demonstrative adjective, distributive adjective. I think we did not discuss. We have not discussed distributive adjective. We are going to see that one. I think this is not the sixth one, might be the fifth one. We have so far completed quantitative, qualitative, numeral, both definite and indefinite, demonstrative. Of course, this, that, these, those, possessive. We have discussed. This is compound. This is not sixth one. It might be the fifth one. We have not discussed demonstrative adjective. Not demonstrative adjective. Sorry, not demonstrative adjective. Distributive adjective. You see. Distributive adjective. Distributive adjective. Distribution, panchita actually. It means in Telugu. Distributive adjectives are nothing but is each, every, either, neither, etc. These are distributive adjectives. For example, every person should have radio. Every person should have. Here, person, of course, a noun, a common noun. Here, look at this word every. So here every, describing the person here. So every person, here separation, distribution. Every person, he, she, it, they, etc. So this here, every can be a distributive pronoun. These are each, every, either, neither. They are generally placed just before nouns. Other is distributive pronouns. We have one more, that is interrogative pronoun. When time comes, I'll explain that. And we'll see now the order of adjectives. Not order of adjectives, the formation of adjectives. See how adjectives generally formed. That is called as formation of adjectives. How can we form? Do you remember suffixes? Formation of adjectives. Formation of adjectives. We'll see how most of the adjectives are formed. I'll let you know how to form adjectives by our own. Do you remember suffixes? Prefix, suffix. Do you remember the words? Prefix and suffix. Prefix means here some letters we add before a word. Pre means before. Pre means before. See, we add some letters before a word. For example, happy, H-A-P-P-Y, happy. If we add here UN plus happy, unhappy. So this is called as prefix word. So these are, UN is called as prefix. Suffix means here we add some letters at the end of a word. A word is ended in some letters, some different letters. That is called as fragments of letters. See, after. After a word. With. See, for example, happy. This is a root word. Happy is the root word. So root words can have either prefixes or suffixes to form a new word. Do you understand? We can form new words by adding either prefix or suffix to a root word. Root word means the main source word. See, happy is a root word. Plus NESS. So it becomes happiness. HAPPI, not PPY. Here, Y is replaced by I. This is a rule in English. Happiness. This is another word, a new word. So this is called as suffix word. Here, by adding some kinds of suffixes to nouns or verbs, we can have adjectives. See, formation of adjectives, you see. See, most of the adjectives are formed by adding or tagging, by adding and tagging the below suffixes to the noun or verbs. So most of the verbs and nouns can be formed as adjectives by adding some kinds of suffixes. We'll see what the suffixes are. Suffixes. See, AL, Y, RY, LY, IAN, IC, N, FUL, ABLE, OUS. Next, etc. Right, etc. By adding these suffixes to some of the nouns and verbs, we can have adjectives. For example, see the formation. See, nation, NATION. Nation is a noun, a common noun. If we add AL, we can have nation, national bird. See, here national can be adjective. Power, 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 can be noun, can be verb also. Full or LESS. We haven't written here LESS. Yeah, full. LESS also we can add. See, we can have new words. Powerful or powerless. Careful or careless. Like that. See, we can have a new word. Powerful leader or powerless leader. Here, these two words are describing this leader common noun, so it can be adjective. So this is the formation. For example, cheer. Cheer can be a verb. Cheer is a verb. We can have an adjective by adding the suffix ful. Cheerful. Cheerful. One word, attract. Attract. Yeah, IVE. I have forgot. We can write IVE also. Attractive. A new word, attractive. Attract. Right? So this is the formation. We'll see one word, some more words. Kate can be is a noun. So by adding the suffix ful, we can have a new word, careful. So we can add less, careless. We can have a new word, careless. So this is the formation how we get adjectives from either nouns or verbs by adding these suffixes. Right? This is formation of adjectives. And finally, we have 10 minutes in hand. I'd like to tell you the order of adjectives. Look at this. Order of adjective. Order of adjectives. That means the placement of different types of adjectives in one sentence. Generally, we have a sentence with one adjective. Mostly, a sentence with one adjective. For example, Ravi has a black horse. Ravi has a black horse, for example. Right? Look at this sentence. In this sentence, you see, horse is a noun. Of course, Ravi is a proper noun. Look at this word, black. It is talking or it tells us the color of the noun horse. So this can be an adjective. So this sentence has only one adjective. That is, what is this? Qualitative adjective. This talks about the quality of the noun horse. So it can be qualitative adjective. That is another matter. So this sentence has only one adjective. But in case if a sentence has more than one adjective, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If a sentence has more than one adjective, what should be first? What should be the next? What should be the next? What should be the next? Which one? Where to place which adjective? That is very, very important. That is called as order of adjective. I'll see. I'll let you see that. See, this is the order. First, quantity first, opinion, of course, quality, size, shape, age, color, origin, material, and next one I'm writing here, purpose, and finally noun. See, since there is a place here, I am writing here, but you should write here. First, the quantitative adjective should be. Next, opinion means here the qualitative adjective. Next, adjective belongs to signs. Next, shape, age, color, origin. Origin means here the birthplace, of course. The source. You see, I forgot to tell you, some of the adjectives are formed from proper nouns. Yeah, proper nouns. Do you remember proper noun means? Proper noun means here a particular name of a person, thing, or something else. For example, China, India. These are proper nouns, particular name of a country or nation, China, India. So we can add N or AN suffix. We can write Indian or Chinese. So this can be Indian product, Chinese mobile. See, mobile is a noun, here product is a noun. These are called as not proper nouns. These are proper nouns. These are proper adjectives. I mean, adjectives can be formed from proper nouns also. So here, origin means here the birthplace, like England, English, French, Indian, like, etc. Next, material. Material means metals, of course, iron, steel, aluminum, gold, silver, plastic, platinum, etc. And purpose. What purpose we use the adjective? And finally, noun. So all these adjectives describe the noun which is at the end of the sentence. So this is the order you have to write. Right? For example, I'll give you a sentence. I write a sentence here. Look at this sentence. There is great, new, beautiful, a boat, waiting at the harbor. See, there is green, new, beautiful, a boat waiting at the harbor. Right? So, arrange these following sentence. Arrange the adjectives in this sentence in a proper way and make it a meaningful sentence. The question is, arrange the adjectives in the correct order and write this sentence again. See, green, new, beautiful, these are the adjectives. So boat is a noun, of course. This is a place of adverb, that is another matter. So this is the noun. All these adjectives are describing this noun word. So you just rearrange the correct order of adjectives and write the sentence and let me know after this video is posted in your classes. Right? That is, and yeah, that's it for today. And we'll see in day 7. Right? next video. So after every video, I'll give you some homework related to the video I post. Okay, just you have to watch that carefully. If you have any doubts, if you don't understand, just immediately just call me and clarify it out and follow this one. Okay, this is very, very important to follow every teacher, because we may not have almost our regular classes. It's not possible, I think so, due to the academic corona. So we may follow online classes at this academic year completely. So you have to habituate this kind of tradition. Watching the video carefully, getting the information from the video. If you have any doubts, any query, just call the respective teacher and clarify your doubts and write the notes in your notebook. Do you understand? And do the given work regularly without fail. Okay, thank you.